went down the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, and I'm like, whatever.
I'm waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore.
Right.
Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
We can't, Michaeline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? I'm really late today. It happens. I doodle. Hi, Tyler, the Perfect Storm. Our Squire Saint Ranger. Oh, Tommy's here. We have a very sassy episode for you today, okay? Holy moly, Tyra Banks. Holy moly, Tyra Banks. All right. We have to talk about Netflix's reality check, all about the America's Next Top Model reality show that ran for 24 seasons. I told y'all it was problematic, but it was even more problematic than I remember. It's wild. It's horrible. Oh, my God. Also, Shia LaBeouf has lost his mind. Well, I don't know if he was having a moment, and Carl's insecure. Deeply insecure. We're going to talk about that too. And some other fun things. We got a few things up our sleeves. Okay. Okay. Tyra is off the rails. She's off the rails. So we have a whole bunch to talk about. We have to talk about it. It's entertaining even if you haven't watched the documentary or the show, because what went on looking back is shocking. It's fucking shocking. So, 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. Whee! And 80,000 Kiki coins because I was so incredibly late today.
Wow.
So grab a green juice or a coffee or whatever your afternoon beverage is. I don't care if it's a White Claw. I'm not going to tell anyone. Grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is and buckle the fuck in. It's Keanu-ish. Keanu Central. It's Keanu. This has become Keanu Central. Mountain time. Yes. I'm not making an excuse because you have clothes on. I'm shocked.
I had to make it.
You bounded over here like you were nude.
I have to be careful.
Yeah. I'm good.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
There's many things that are interesting about him.
Dudes. I mean, women. God damn it.
All those girls I had sex with. It was so gross.
All those girls I had sex with, it was so gross.
He's retarded.
He's so stupid. It is funny. It is funny. He does. He's always nude. Gino is a nudist. He's not a nudist, but I've never seen someone more comfortable naked. I'm not making an excuse for being late, but I did not sleep well. Also, this says don't rush me. I didn't sleep well. You ever have one of those fucking dreams where it's like you can't, it's like someone's attacking you, can't even, but you can't like fight back. You're like, it wasn't that. It was so oddly specific. And I've notoriously don't dream. I only have nightmares. If I have a dream, it's a nightmare. I drove my dad's Audi a lot when I was like home for eating disorder day camp. And I specifically, my dad used to have an Audi, and I was in this car, and it was so, I loved driving it, but I was fucking terrified because I'm like, I don't want to get it fucked up or anything. And, in the dream, I was driving to the grocery store, and I just couldn't stop crashing into the other cars in the parking lot. Over and over and over. At one point, I drove into the store, and I brought it back home, like, and it was just in pieces. And everyone in the grocery store was, that's another thing. I went in the grocery store, and everybody was ripping open the boxes of crackers and eating them. What does that signify? Stress? It wasn't like a car accident. It was like, you ever in like, in Austin Powers where he can't stop. I just kept driving, bumping into all the other cars. It was horrible. I fucking woke up in the worst mood ever. No, yeah, it wasn't an accident. It was just stressful. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing happened. Everyone was laughing at me. What the hell does that mean? What does it mean? I don't know. So I did sleep well. That it took me a minute. It took me a minute to get myself together. Also, maybe I'm just so disturbed by Reality Check and Netflix's Reality Check. Tyra Banks facing backlash, you guys. Okay, we're going to get into it. What does it mean, EK? Hi, EK. Maybe Albert Breer would know. Oh, and by the way, sure, you can. I'll ask him. I'm sure he would do me the favor of going on your show. Your silly show. Listen to In Hot Water at 7 tonight. No football show because there's no more football. But you guys are planning to do a hockey show.
Oh, yeah. But, Steve's sitter is off, so he's enjoying time with that hideous, sad child.
Oh, he's so cute. Little Tyrone.
I missed that. I missed the pregame, where he'd Skype with Tyrone and we would talk to him and make the show.
That's true. Yes, and press the like button. All right. So watch this documentary. Doesn't matter if you've never seen America's Next Top Model. Doesn't matter if you really don't care about Tyra Banks. She's insane. She is insane. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Okay, here we go. Let's see. No, go away. Tyra Banks. Now, here's an article. Then we have a couple clips. I just want to get you a little bit caught up here, okay? Tyra Banks faces fresh backlash in new America's Next Top Model expose. The new 3-part documentary revisiting Revisiting America's Next Top Model casts the show's creator and host Tyra Banks in an uncomfortable spotlight. With unusually broad access to former judges, photographers, and dozens of contestants, the series re-examines a reality TV phenomenon that helped define the 2000s and surfaces allegations of body shaming, staged humiliation, and long-term emotional harm. Some of the contestants come on the documentary. Actually, a lot of them do. They are fucking traumatized. when you remember all of these things that happened, but when you like lay it out there and you go, oh my God, they were humiliating them on purpose. Even the winners, it's a reality television show where at the end you get to be America's Next Top Model. You get a contract with a modeling agency. You get to be a cover girl. But then they couldn't fucking get a job. They would put them in a smelly model apartment and never send them on castings because none of the bookings wanted them because they were on America's Next Top Model. It was a vicious cycle. And that is the least of it. Push-ups, thank you for the $4.99. I once had a dream that Italy was trying to seize my property for an embassy. What? That's terrible. Just all of Italy? 1 million Kiki bucks for you. That sounds awful. I only have nightmares. It was nothing horrible was happening except I just kept banging up this fucking car that I loved. And then everyone was eating the crackers in the grocery store. I was so disgusted. I couldn't buy anything. I have trouble in the grocery store. I am notoriously bad at grocery shopping. I get overwhelmed. I take things off the shelves and then I put them back. I can go and get ingredients for one thing, but Gino I hate it. He has to do the grocery shopping because he's quick and knows what to get. I don't know. I'll come home like, oh my God, Michaeline hates this story. But one time she was like, don't eat anything. I'm cooking dinner. She came back at 8 p.m. to the house and she had been at TJ Maxx, and she came back to the house with throw pillows, a new lamp, some bottled water from TJ Maxx, and then they have some food at TJ Maxx, a bag of pasta from TJ Maxx. We were like, what is this? But that is me. That is me wholeheartedly. We're more alike than we even realize sometimes. Life Size. That was Tyra Banks. That's a cult classic. Horrible movie, but it's very funny. All right, Tyra. Humiliation rituals and lasting fallout. What makes the series hardest to watch are the first-hand accounts from women who say that the show repeatedly crossed personal boundaries, contestants recounting being weighed on camera, publicly critiqued for body parts, and placed in metaphorical or literal roles that framed their bodies as spectacles. One former contestant who was celebrated for her casting as a gesture of inclusion remembers being ridiculed for having a wide ass. She was on there too. They did. And when she was so, this one, I can't remember her name. She was so excited for the show to come out, even though she didn't win. She was so excited for the show to come out, and she didn't hear the judges when she turned around, like on the runway. They were like, Janice Dickinson's like, she's got a wide ass. Oh my God. It was horrible. It's horrible. Janice was ruthless. Oh, send it over to me, or tell me what it's about, and I'll write it down. Oh, what? Gino's watching the Olympics.
Nothing. 5 minutes left in the first period. Team USA Canada gold match.
Team USA Canada gold match. Other examples include themed shoots that ask contestants to embody personas or situations that many found demeaning, from safari motifs that trafficked in radicalized caricature to assignments that trivialized violence. Here's another one. All right, I'll get into it in a second. Producers sometimes acknowledge missteps, but stop short of full accountability. One creative lead calls a particularly controversial shoot a mistake, describing it as a misguided celebration of shock value. Contestants describe the pressure to alter their appearances, perform through trauma-linked scenarios, and to tolerate scenarios that left them humiliated rather than protected. Several say they believe the show was their route out of hardship. What is it?
I forgot to tell you, I canceled the Grillo thing so you don't have to rush.
Yay.
I love him.
Because this will take all day.
I mean,
what?
He has less views than me.
I love him.
I love him. I do. I'm going to do it next week. But...
I wish Janice was on the doc too. She was ruthless. And admittedly, she says, like, she was supposed to be like the Simon Cowell character, but boy, oh boy, does she come off like. And then Tyra contradicts herself all the time. Like Janice is like, she's got a wide ass. I'm laughing because it's so horrible. And then Tyra's like, I don't like even the term plus size. But then she's like, Danielle, you have to close that gap in your hideous teeth. Like they literally had medical procedures. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gino, it was crazy. Several say they believe the show was their route out of hardship, only to find the exposure did not translate into sustainable careers and instead left lingering psychological scars. Okay. And not all of them. I mean, Naima, I follow her on Instagram. I think she's doing great. A few of them are doing well, but many of them are not. Legacy under examination. The documentary frames this reckoning as part of a broader cultural shift. Material that once read as edgy or entertaining now appears exploitative in a landscape more attuned to consent and mental health. While the original series did not introduce new vocabulary to popular culture and showcase some diversity in casting, that impact is complicated by the production choices that placed contestants in harm's way. Industry insiders in the film suggest the show's stunt-driven approach stunt-driven. Where did you go? Driven approach rarely convinced fashion houses to embrace its contestants, and many winners found the path to a mainstream modeling career narrow. Notably absent from the film is one high-profile former judge whose exclusion is highlighted but not explored in depth. The omission underscores how any single documentary can only capture part of a sprawling, messy history. Ultimately, the series raises clear questions about responsibility when entertainment trades on humiliation. The filmmaker's expansive access yields powerful testimony. Even as energetic editing and episodic pacing sometimes dilute the cumulative force of those accounts for viewers who grew up with the show. Okay, so that's basically kind of like this is what was going on. Now, absolutely crazy. Adrienne Curry, we have a clip of her. She defended Tyra in this. I think it was sort of a backhanded compliment. Adrienne Curry is the first winner of America's Next Top Model. Okay. And she did not do the documentary because she was like, I know what this is going to be like. They're just going to, defend what they were doing. And, Tyra's not really going to apologize and all this stuff. This is hilarious, though. Here's Adrienne. I follow her on Twitter. She used to date Peter from the Brady Bunch. Those were wild years. Okay, let's see. What did she have to say?
Okay, I have mad respect for Tyra Banks. She is not sorry. She is not apologizing to you.
Cool.
That bitch is not effing sorry.
She isn't.
She will not bend the knee.
She sat there in this like, it was a mistake. I could have done a little bit better, but you wanted more. Tyra in the documentary goes, the audience wanted more drama. They wanted this. It was the audience's fault. She didn't. She sat there like, she does her little blinking thing. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. She's like, fuck this. Tyra basically, in my opinion, she went on there as like a little bit of damage control and a little bit of a promo for like, I'm going to do another one, bitches. I'm going to do a whole new season of America's Next Top Model. I'll show you. I'll show all of you. Adrienne is based. She is. And she does look good.
And I respect that. Well, you want her to lie and say how bad she feels. Everyone's coming to me and they're like, none of the judges were sorry. Why should they be? They're all loaded. Why should they give a flying, if they didn't give a at the time, they certainly ain't going to give it a no. But
she's right. She's right. White Claw break. Tyra didn't. Why should she apologize? I guess, it was one of the most successful shows on television. I think she's apologized like a little bit to some of the models, but she's like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. This is what it was. And that's that. I don't know. If you don't mean it, don't apologize. Right? Nobody wants just like, ugh, fine, I'm sorry. That's right, Adrian. You're right. What'd she say?
Mad respect. A flying, if they didn't give up at the time, they certainly ain't going to give it up now. But mad respect for Tyra, because that's hard to push back on that many people trying to struggle session you. And she's just like, you, and do what I want. And I got to respect that. So I tip my hat, my lady. Keep on being yourself, which is someone who doesn't give a flying shit.
She doesn't. I really don't think she does. She contradicts herself all the time, but I mean, she leans into it. She really does. So that was Adrian's response. Now, boom, do-dee-dee, do-dee-dee, bum-bum-bum, bing-bing-bing. La 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 la. Okay. All right. This just shows some of the women that were in the documentary. We're not going to read all of this, but I'm going to tell you what fucking goes on with these bitches, okay? This is Shandy. Now, if you remember Shandy, all right? I'll show you a picture of her from the show. Let's go one by one here. Shandy is unrecognizable, okay? Shandy, A-N-T-M. I'll show you a picture of her. This is what Shandy, the one on the left here. Hang on, let's see. This is what Shandy used to look like. And right, she's just aged. She's, I believe she's gained a bit of weight. But bing, bing, bing. Shandy. She recreated her iconic photo. The one on the left is Shandy. This one. And now, yes, she looks different. But I think it's due in part to, this is just my opinion. I think it's due in part to not just, general aging, but they did her fucking dirty on this program. They fucked Shandy's life up. I mean, it's not exactly all their fault, but when I tell you what happened, wild, absolutely wild. So there's Shandy now, but we'll start here. This is Danny, okay? Danny Evans, she's the winner of Cycle 6. Reality Check revisits Danny Evans' rocky road to winning Cycle 6, including the pressure she faced to correct her signature tooth gap. Okay. Tyra, literally, and I remember this, she did not, the girl just had like Madonna, a split in her front two teeth. And she was like, nobody's ever going to book you if you have that fucking gap in your teeth. You have to fix it. If you don't fix it, she said, if you don't fix the gap in your teeth, you're going to be eliminated. Okay, that's a little much. Then in another season, some girl had one tooth was like coming out of her eyebrow, and she's like, "We just love your teeth." Tyra, we know what you're doing. This other woman had her teeth is spread far and wide. All right, but poor Danny, she was like, "I don't want to fix the gap in my teeth. It makes me me." She's like, no one will ever book you, ever. So they send her and another contestant. She came in second, I believe, Joni. Now, Joni did have some janky-ass teeth, okay? They gave her Da Vinci veneers, right? But they, rip out all your teeth or grind them down to, a toothpick size, and then they put new teeth on. But Joni described, she's like, I still have, a bite issue to this day. Danny, finally, because she was like, it was the week where she refused to get her tooth gap closed, right? She made it through, but then Tyra, before she hands her photo to let her go, she goes, "You gonna get that gap closed?" And she's like, "All the way." She's like, "Yeah, I think all the way." So they let her close it just a little, but she still did it. She felt so pressured to do that. If somebody said to me, if I said, you know what? You ever think of, I don't know, getting a nose job? If I said that to someone and they said, no, I don't want a nose job, then I would back off. I wouldn't say, well, no one's ever going to book you for modeling gigs if you don't get your hideous nose fixed. No, it's crazy. And we all watched it and we all like went, I guess this is what the modeling industry is like, but it's bullshit. Madonna has a gap in her teeth. People like it. I had one. I wanted it closed. I wanted braces. I still have they're not all the way completely closed, but in my front 2 teeth, it's closed. My mom was beside herself. She was like, you want to look like everybody else? Like everybody else, you would have stupid Bucky Beaver teeth. Like your gap makes you cute, Keanu. Like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I just want it closed. I just want braces. My dad was like, let her get fucking braces. But I understand where my mom was coming from because I'm her daughter. She's like, that's what makes you unique. But I think there are a lot of things that make me unique. You know what is fabulous and hopefully not unique? Ghost Crusaders TV, thank you for the $50. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so kind of you. 1 million Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
Hey there, beautiful lady. Hi, Ghost Crusaders TV. Thank you so much. We're just cooling our heels talking about America's Next Top Model and how problematic it was. I can't imagine what I would look like if I still had the gap in my teeth. It was just right there. My brother, born with perfect straight teeth. Mine weren't crooked, but they're spaced apart. I don't mind the little gaps on the sides. I'm not going to go get Da Vinci veneers or anything. But my mom was beside herself. She did not want me to close her gap. Thank you, Ghost Crusaders TV. I'm going to do something radical. Since it's $50 and you called me beautiful, 50 Kiki bonds for you. Thank you. I think the gap would be cute. I'll find a picture of it one day. I was just like, I just want braces. I don't know. I don't miss it. It wasn't that I just had one. Like, it's cute if you just have one gap right in the middle. All my teeth were like this. So I was like, let's just close them up. Right? I'm going to have it. I'll bring it back. I'll go through surgery to bring it back. But this is what they forced Danny to do. And she ended up winning, but she didn't close the gap all of the way. She describes feeling pressured and like she just went, I just went with it. Like I didn't close it all the way, but I just did it anyway. It was heartbreaking to watch. Heartbreaking. My God. So there's Danny. All right. And it just gets worse. Evans also describes arriving in New York after her win, expecting momentum, only to feel abandoned after the industry moved on. Ultimately, she says she had to walk away from the modeling world to recover who she was. She began writing a memoir, and describes being on a journey of awakening, both spiritually and emotionally. The experience has led her to understand how all of the confusion, the heartbreak, the unknown, the failures, all those versions of myself have led me to the woman I am today. And she looks fine. She looks fabulous. She looks better than she did on the show. Go, Danny, go. I'm glad you didn't close the gap all the way. This woman, Ebony, she was so freaking sweet. Was she cycle 1? Yes, cycle 1. She was told, oh my God, this was horrible too. Oh my God. They told her, it was so embarrassing. It's like Tyra, and I think Tyra thinks that she can like say this to Ebony because she's also a Black woman. I mean, and I guess she can, but Ebony didn't take it very nicely. She was like, a lot of the photographers are describing that you're showing up to set ashy. And then the other girls So then she does this like whole skin routine. Like she's just like putting on just like basic lotion or whatever. First of all, that's fucking humiliating. That's like just so rude. They didn't need to air that. The other girls are like, could you? It's like your lotion's getting on the doorknobs. What the fuck? They did her dirty too. None of that needed to be aired. Ebony hates. I loved her experience on the show. On the show's inaugural cycle included offensive remarks about her hair, skin texture, and lesbian identity. In Reality Check, Haith opens up for the first time publicly about the pain she endured. My heart was breaking as I was on this national show, thinking that the world would be proud of me, she says in the doc. It was horrible. Here's Kenya. Oh my God, Kenya. They fat shame Kenya. Okay. When I say fat shame, she's not fat. She says in the documentary, she's like, my whole life I was made fun of for being skinny. But here they did a photo shoot where it was the 7 deadly sins and they made her gluttony with like a friggin' donut hanging out of her mouth and stuff. All right. She's like, I couldn't have been wrath. She didn't say that. She's like, I'll be envy. Come on. I could be a great sloth. Why are you going to make me gluttony? Push-ups, thank you for the $1.99. Have you thought of getting rid of syringe tattoo? I have to get rid of it. I hate it. I hate it. I just thought, you read my mind. I thought about it the other day. Because I thought like maybe I would, it's not a syringe. It's supposed to be the fucking, it's long story. Traumatic story. It's fucking Empire State Building, but it looks like, oh, heroin. I beat it. It's awful. If Tyra Banks told me you need to get rid of that nasty syringe tattoo, I'm like, it's the Empire State Building. I'd be like, yes, please. Laser it off. I think I'm going to have it lasered off. I thought like, should I cover it? But then cover it with what? The Chrysler Building? No, it's awful. Does it hurt? I've heard that hurts, but it's small. Ugh. But yes, 1 million Kiki coins for you. Push.
Wow.
Does the laser center take Kiki coins? Trying to think of what Tyra would tell Kiki. Maybe she would be like, personality was part of the show. Sometimes she would like, a picture would be fabulous, but she would be like, that girl's boring. I definitely wouldn't be boring. That would be, Tyra described like wanting, when she came up with the idea for the show, she wanted it to be like American Idol meets the real world, which is brilliant. Lots of drama went on in the real world. That's why they record them 24 hours a day. And then they would have challenges kind of like Survivor, right? And this show saved this network. I can't remember the fucking network's name. I'm sure it'll, it's CW, but it wasn't always called CW. But the drama was just as important as like the photos. The wrong girl, even some of the judges that are on there say they're like we picked the wrong girl all the time because it's like the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. You know full well they tell the Bachelor or Bachelorette, well, you got to give a rose to this person because they're causing most drama, right? It's not always about like who's the best. Impression of Tyra for her. Kiki would, no, she would not take kindly to that. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Or no, and then pack your bags and go home. Shandy, you cheated on your boyfriend. Huh? Oh my God, poor Shandy. Justice for Shandy. But this is Kenya. And so, right. She describes in the documentary, she's like, I was made fun of for being too skinny my whole life. Now in this space, they're making me the glutton. They're commenting on like my, Janice, remember? They wouldn't even heard it. Janice said to another girl, she's got a wide ass. Like, so Kenya, then it was like they were running with it. She might have gained a little weight during the filming. They, she would be eating one bagel and then they would edit it so it would seem like she was eating 3 bagels. That is awful. That's awful. Then they had another photo shoot where they were like animals because they took them to Africa in this season. They were animals. One girl was a gazelle. Another was a giraffe. Want to know what they made poor Kenya? An elephant. Which, okay. Yes, it's funny and it's dramatic. It's like, oh, the girl who's gained a little bit of weight in the model house, we're going to make her a glutton. Next week, we're going to make her an elephant. Woof, woof, woof. Keanu, have you thought of getting rid of that old drunk guy that hangs around you? If you don't get rid of him, you will be eliminated. Awful, awful, awful. That's what happened to Kenya. She seems, and she's beautiful, and she seems like she's in fine spirits about it. She was good in the documentary, but yeah, I mean, that would probably cause major psychological torture for me or anyone. These days, Hill has built a career on helping others feel confident and prepared on camera. Oh my God, she's like Albert Breer. She probably went to Albert Breer's school of confidence and friendship. You guys, she literally does what Albert Breer does. She does what Albert Breer majored in. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and you know what? She actually knows that because she had to. These days, Hill has built a career on helping others feel confident and prepared on camera. She's the founder of Find Your Light, which offers pose coaching and development to aspiring models and celebrities worldwide. Oh, good for you, Kenya. And she says she now teaches models, influencers, actors, and politicians. Woo! How to pose from head to toe. As a mentor, she's intentional about giving clients the support she wishes contestants had received. Society is finally in a space to embrace body positivity, she says. And it's how the times have changed, right? Like, being on a reality show, I guess, was looked down upon, and they were talking about this in the documentary. Now it's like, look at the Kardashians. Look at Skims. All the models are all fucking different shapes, sizes of everything. That's Kim Kardashian's shapewear brand. They started that. These girls were like tortured. And now it's like everybody, tooth gaps, come on in, 5'7", 5'4", 6 foot. We, come on in. Tyra tries to say in the documentary, she's like, and we opened the door for that. Did ya? Bitch. Tyra. That was a weird reframing of the events, but okay. This is Giselle. This is the one that Janice Dickinson said had a wide ass, which is horrible. A horrible thing to say. Look, Giselle, and she made me so sad. She was so excited for the show to come out, and then the editing and what they said about her was awful. She was also the one, though, that was like, could you not touch the doorknobs with your lotion? That gave me pause. Didn't like that at all. Giselle Sampson's ANTM experience included comments about her body that she says in Reality Check stayed with me forever. Sampson reflects now how those moments chipped away at her confidence and followed her long after the show. Yes, this is Bree. What happened to Bree? I liked her too. I don't think I don't know if they like traumatized her, but she was on there. Reflecting on her time on ANTM in Reality Check, Bree points out just how young many contestants were, and they entered the pressure cooker reality show. We were put into a very mature adult world very fast, she says in the doc. That was hard. We were just girls. Okay, but come on. I do remember, oh my God. And this, I cannot remember the model's name. Maybe Araya, you remember. Canada scored, Gina wants you to know. I can't remember the model's name, but I loved her. She was bubbly, vivacious, so sweet. She skipped her literal high school graduation to be on the show, okay? She was on the show. Guess what they do? They throw her, the girls in the house. She's like, tonight would have been my high school graduation. And she was great. And she actually took really good pictures. She's like, tonight would have been my high school graduation. They choose her worst photo that week. They go to elimination. Okay, because they can't choose their own photos. They choose her worst photo that week. The night she would have been graduating from high school. And they eliminate her. Tell me that wasn't for fucking shock value. She did not deserve to go home in that instance. They didn't even talk about that in the documentary, but it was traumatizing. Oh my God. It was awful. Adrienne Curry, we were just talking about her. She defended Tyra. She was like, this bitch isn't going to apologize, and good for her. And she's kind of right. Tyra's like, fuck it. I'll go on your stupid documentary, talk about what a bitch I am, and I will promote America's Next Top Model season cycle 25. Oh my God. They got rid of the girl. They got rid of the girl on her high school graduation. They made it a whole thing. They got her like a graduation cap in the house and stuff. Then they go to elimination. They take a shitty photo of her from that week because they always didn't choose the best photo. Why do they choose like they really did not choose the best photo of these girls all the time because they have to create a narrative. And then they eliminated her when she would have been graduating. I think that's how it went at least. Joni, this is the other woman that they ripped her teeth out of her head and gave her a whole new set of pearly whites. She was into it. She's like, yes, I want this. She had some crazy teeth, but it was painful. Like I told you, she said she had jaw problems for the rest of her life after that. That's Shannon. I liked her too. She was in it. Here's Shandy. Okay. Now, Shandy, this is where this gets crazy. We all remember season 2. Shandy used to work at Walgreens and she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend was like, oh, you could be a model. You should audition for this show. She finds her confidence. She's one of the best ones there. Okay. They're in fucking Italy. She just came off of one of the best photo shoots she's ever had. Here she is. Where is it? No, I won't even show you. She looked like she could have been on the cover of fucking Vogue. Then that night, producers go, they had to go on go-sees. They had Italian men on like mopeds drive them around. So 5 Italian men, they're like, do you want the boys to come over and drink wine with you? Okay. There must have been a lot of wine. She says she drank maybe 2 bottles to herself. She blacks out, doesn't remember having sex with the fucking guy. He was also blacked out. They record the entire thing. And then she's fucking devastated. Now she doesn't care about the competition anymore. They wouldn't let you call home or call family. They're like, she's like, I have to talk to my boyfriend. I have to talk to my boyfriend. They said, fine. But if you have to talk to your boyfriend, we have to record it. Oh my God. I think I have a clip of it. It was horrible. Horrible. Shandy's like, I just want to live on a farm now. Then Tyra brings Shandy on her talk show, and she's like, do you remember what you did? Tyra, no. It was awful. Some production should have stepped the fuck in. And then she's like, I've never watched it. They made them on camera have a conversation where they go, she's like, do you have any STDs? Did you wear a condom? They didn't air that, obviously. But what could have happened? It could have been a whole lot fucking worse. No one stepped in. They just they had them guzzle wine and then recorded them boning. She's blacked out. So she calls her boyfriend. They record all of this stuff. And they think that's when the turn came. Like, we got to keep it this dramatic. We really do. Hi, Ruby. I will play the clip. Let me see if I think I have because mostly, oh my God, the boyfriend was like, what did you do? You bitch. Like, oh my God, it was horrible. He was mocked for forever. It was awful. Awful. Bing, bing, bing. Go away. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. By the way, first of all, I wanted to go back to this. Remember we were talking about Kenya and how they were like, you have to watch what you eat, girl. You got to watch what you're eating because, you know, they made her the glutton, the elephant. Okay. Cut to Tyra goes on her show, her talk show, maybe like a couple of years later and does this, right? So she basically made this girl feel terrible. You know, she was okay with Janice Dickinson saying that Giselle had a wide ass. And then Tyra gains a little weight, okay? Goes on her, and some paparazzi photos are taken of her. She goes on her talk show and she does this, which is like, okay, now we're going to be all fucking body positive now. Okay. She definitely fucking, she contradicts herself, or she learns, I guess, but it's like at what cost? You know, Tyra.
People are used to seeing me looking like this and all that. And everyone seems to be pretty okay with that. But for some reason, people have a serious problem when I look like that.
What about Kenya? What about poor Kenya? You were like, girl, you got to suck that stomach in, you know, or else we're going to keep making you pose as an elephant. Like, what about you? Or, you know, you got to be the glutton for it's fine for your storylines on your reality show, but now you have to explain yourself. Like, okay, come on.
All right, when I look like that. But luckily, I'm strong enough and I have a good support system. I mean, I love my mama. She has helped me to be a strong woman so I can overcome these kind of attacks.
Well, what about when you're attacking, you and your judges are attacking Kenya for you literally edited your program to make it look like she was eating 3 bagels when it was 1 bagel. Maybe, you know, who knows what Kenya's like support system is like. Thankfully, that's great. You have a talk show and a supportive mom. Whatever. You made it look like Kenya was eating 3 bagels when she wasn't. You body shamed her the whole time. You also didn't help Kenya out at all when the dancing model men were like touching her and she didn't want it. So, but now Tyra's grown and understands, and that's fine. All right.
But if I had lower self-esteem, I would probably be starving myself right now. But that's exactly what is happening to other women all over this country.
It's crazy.
So I have something to say to all of you that have something nasty to say about me or other women that are built like me, women that sometimes or all the time look like this, women whose name.
Hang on. You gotta see this. What?
Names you know, women whose names you don't, women who've been picked on, women whose husbands put them down, women at work or girls in school. I have one thing to say to you. Kiss my fat ass.
Women are like, yeah. Well, where's the support for Kenya? You made a fool of her. You made her into an elephant and a glutton. You edited the show to make it look like she was like the Kenya weight concern on the fucking show, and the woman wasn't fat by any stretch of the fucking word. By any stretch of the fucking word. I love it. And then they cut to all the people like, yeah. That's like, stop it, Tyra, you fucking hypocrite.
To say to you, kiss my fat ass.
Like, stop it, Tyra. Now it's like, woo, body positive. She's like, I just can't. Thank you. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Crazy town. Okay. Ruby said something in here. A lot of them ended up addicted to drugs. They did not cover this in the documentary. The woman that came in third place on one of the cycles, I loved her. I can't remember her name. She literally is she was in jail for 12 years. One became a meth addict, then they put her on Dr. Phil, then she died of breast cancer, probably from all of the stress. 2 different people. So I mean, one of them like became an escort for a month and then they took away her crown. It's crazy. She's like, why would you have to become an escort? Yeah, I don't think Kim would have made the cut. Fucking show. Thank you for the 199 push-ups. Adriana Lima was the real icon of that era. Oh my God. And yeah, she never went on America's Next Top Model because if you go on there, then your life crumbles to pieces, apparently. Thank you for the 199. 1 million Kiki coins.
Wow.
And 85,000 Kiki bucks for everyone still here. I mean, I could talk about this all day. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Now, we were talking about Shandy, and I think this clip includes it. 10 bombshell reveals reality, most shocking revelations from reality check. Let's watch a little bit of this one. Okay. Shall we? We shall. Oops. Oopsies.
I created a show where you saw what it took to become a model.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're exploring the all-new secrets and scandals exposed by Netflix's 3-part top model docuseries Reality Check, inside America's Next Top Model.
And like, all right, this has gone too far. Like,
all right, there's Shandy. Okay, they did Shandy fucking dirty. She could have won the damn competition. Okay, they fucked her over. They recorded. Okay, I understand that they tell them they're going to record everything. They're going to be recorded 24 hours a day, like in Survivor, right? Because they can't. You can't miss anything on Survivor. You might miss somebody in the middle of the night doing, gameplay, forming an alliance. This is just about models. Like, they don't form alliances. Right. So they get them like fucking wasted. She hooks up with this Italian guy. She's blacked out drunk. Somebody should have intervened. Someone should have intervened. And then they let her call her boyfriend. And then, but they're like, but you have to record it. And obviously he's very upset. She's broken. She doesn't care about the competition anymore. Poor Shandy. Justice for Shandy.
we got to pull her out of this.
Tyra Banks thought she was honoring diversity in race-swapping photo shoots.
We are actually going to...
That's another thing. The race-swapping photo shoot. I don't know. I think I would have been like, okay. Some girls got eliminated for not doing the nude photo shoots, or partially nude photo shoots. If you wanted to eliminate me because I don't want to be, on a fucking national television program in fucking blackface, I would be like, you can eliminate me. I think I'm gonna sit this one out. Tyra barely apologized for that. She was like, I thought I was celebrating race. It looks so bad. Also, Mr. J, the poor Jays, my God, she just fired them after they've known her for 30 fucking years. That's the whole thing. We might have to get into that another day. But he describes how uncomfortable he was even just explaining what this photo shoot is.
Switch your ethnicities. The challenge here really is taking on the persona of that other ethnicity while in the photograph and owning it.
One of the lasting impacts of America's Next Top Model is its envelope-pushing and often tasteless photo shoot themes. In particular, challenges in Cycle 4 and Cycle 13 saw their contestants asked to don makeup and clothing.
One time, Kim Kardashian had a really heavy spray tan, and they accused her of trying to look more like her daughter North. She was like, no. This is literal They had one girl like, we're going to make you a black chick. Why can't you just let the black chick be the black chick? Who's fucking insane. Insane.
That represented a race or ethnicity other than their own.
And then they made them hold 3-year-old children of that ethnicity. It was very bizarre. There's Tiffany, poor Tiffany.
Native American. Brittany, an African American woman. Kenya, Korean. Kaylin.
We're featuring you as a blonde.
You can imagine how much of this was done for shock factor.
What on earth?
I understand 100% why.
While she cops to feeling differently now, it's hard to believe that this was about honoring different cultures.
She doesn't say a damn thing. She's like, I thought we were honoring different cultures. By, I don't know, making a completely white girl a black girl with makeup. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kissy was too. I know. I love them. It's insane.
And not about the shock factor. Whitney Thompson wasn't given clothes her size. The Cycle 10 winner was heralded.
Here's another one. So after all this fat shaming was going on with Kenya, they finally let a plus size girl win. All right. They always had plus size girls. Actually, funny comedian, actually, girl I know, would consider a friend. Sarah Hartshorn was on America's Next Top Model as a plus size girl. And during the filming, she lost quite a bit of weight. And they were like, well, now what are you? She's like, and then I watched an interview with her where she was like, are you asking me to gain weight? And they won't say that out loud. She's like, what do you want from me? I mean, I still can't like be here because what? Now I'm not plus division, but I'm not skinny as them. It's like, okay. So this is Whitney Thompson, who's the winner of, I think what they say, Cycle 10. They could have full well gotten her clothes that fit her. Instead, they have to make it part of one of their storylines to be like, what are we going to do? Where's the tarp? She was a size 6 at the time. A size that, I'm sorry. I don't think that's, I don't, is that plus size to be a size 6? They're like, where are we going God, where are we going to get the copious amounts of fabric to cover this size 6 model? Like, what? I mean, even when you watch the end of the show here where she's like, well, I'm like, I don't know, that chick doesn't really look like plus size to me. God, what are we going to do? Can we take those curtains down so we can cover her haunches? Like, what in the fuck? But Tyra's like, you kiss my fat ass. It's fine. I'm proud of myself.
Heralded as a sea change for the show. Whitney Thompson was the first plus-size top model champion.
Whitney.
However, Thompson's time on the show certainly...
Does that look like a plus-size model to you? I don't know. I'm just saying. It just looks like a normal chick to me. Cover her with a tarp. Yeah. They could have fucking gotten her clothes that fit. They can like suspend them in the air and they have all this production. It's like a fucking gazillion-dollar industry, but we're not buying you size 6 clothes, Missy. They did her dirty. Crazy.
Didn't honor her groundbreaking run. During the photo shoots, she was rarely given clothes that fit. They would cut and pin garments around her instead of deigning to have size.
They would cut and pin garments around her. The only explanation, because we know for damn sure it wasn't like a cost issue. The only explanation is that they want to embarrass this girl. But she was like, fuck you. I'm not going to let you see me sweat. Go ahead. Pin that tarp on me. I don't give a shit, because in the normal world, I don't think I'm fucking fat. She really isn't. It's almost kind of offensive to like, I don't know. Do they still have plus size? I think we just have models now. They don't do like plus size stuff. Also, after she wins, they've signed her to a modeling agency that doesn't have a plus size division. Okay. Now what? We don't even have that. So what's the point?
Is appropriate clothes. At times, her mistreatment made her weep after filming days.
They could easily have gotten clothes that were my size, but that was a choice that they made, and I dealt with that as well as I could. Because if they see weakness.
Okay, now she could be a plus size model, maybe, but
gone.
This was.
I'm just saying, when she won, she was freaking size 6. She looks like a beauty pageant queen. She's a little chunkier these days, but whatever. That's life.
It's not a new phenomenon either. Hopeful models' weight was a constant concern for the judges, and they made that known.
When I won, this was like a big deal that a plus size model was winning on the show. And then,
look at her.
Of course, we got a contract with Elite.
Does that look at this woman? I mean, is that plus? Like, I don't get it. Can't type moo moo. What? Yes, you had to put her in a moo moo. No. It's crazy. And I think that they only choose. Yeah, I don't know. It's obvious they're making reality television first. And like actually doing a modeling competition second. I mean, that's not, come on. She looks like a freaking Barbie doll.
Model management, and they didn't even have a plus division.
It seems like an unnecessary and unfair hurdle in the competition.
Hurdle. It was a hurdle dressing her. Okay, here comes. Now we're going to talk about, now it's going to show you Danny and the gap in her teeth. Okay, you going to get that little gap close? Do you get that gap close? You have to, or you will no longer be in the running for becoming America's Next Top Model. Okay. She said, I don't want to, Tyra. Who does this? What would they want to fix about me? They're like, you're bald. Fix it. Get me a hair system. I'm not bald. I have a bald spot. Do you still want to have that bald spot? No, please. Bosley me up. I don't know. But if it were my teeth, I think I'd be like, I like the gap in my teeth. Now we're going to talk about Danny. Here we go.
Congratulations. Still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
Cycle 6 winner Danny Evans' makeover included dental surgery to close the gap between her 2 front teeth. Although Evans had some concerns on the show, her unwillingness was even stronger than what we saw.
It's like, no, I don't want to close my gap.
She doesn't want to do it, Tyra.
That's not your right to tell me what to do with my body.
Banks's response in the documentary is measured. She insists that real fashion model agents had her convinced that Evans would never work if she didn't close the gap.
That was between a rock and a hard place for me because
no, it's not. You clearly, I'm sorry, Tyra, but that was a very PR response. Okay. You were trying to be fucking shocking. It was the first time you had literal part of their makeovers was dental surgery. Okay. Mr. J comes out and he's like, we're going to give you a bob. We're going to make you have a bleach blonde pixie cut. And we're going to fix your hideous teeth with surgery. Capiche? They're like, wait a minute. Hang on. What? It's a makeover. I thought we were just, wait. So, what was that? Major dental surgery. Bob pixie cut surgery. This is an opportunity. No. She didn't want to. I mean, it just depends. One girl was like, great, rip out all my teeth. Give me a fabulous smile. Danny was like, I like my gap. I don't want to close it. Tyra was like, you must close the gap. Okay, now we need a parody because Tyra says she's going to do Cycle 25, which was all she wanted to go on this documentary for. Could be worse. At least they didn't transition her. Imagine Cycle 25. Pixie cut, Bob, We're going to give you a bob haircut. We're going to give you bleach blonde extensions. And you are going to become, for the first time in top model history, a man. Wait a minute. Wait. What? I don't. This is what you have to do. Oh, just a joke. That would be horrible. She's probably thought of it.
As there were agents that would tell me she will not work with those teeth. It's just not going to happen. That's what they told me.
What the documentary does,
That's what
perhaps
they
for the
told
first
you?
time, is let these two stories live.
The entire industry told you that? Yep. What, Gino?
Still 1-0. Bad girls.
Side by side in the
1-0.
editing.
The hockey game, 1-0. Bad girls.
Evans is clearly not buying what Banks is.
What, Gino?
4:18 left in the second period. Sorry.
Oh, 4:18 left in the second period. Hockey talk.
Selling, accusing top model producers of just trying to make good TV at her expense.
Me getting my Gap clothes is not opening any doors for me. You knew what you were doing for the show. You were making good for TV at my expense.
They didn't always choose the model's best shots. One of the standard defining moments on every episode is when host Tyra Banks and the judges panel select one photo for each contestant and discuss.
She was always my favorite. She won. I follow her on Instagram still. She was a ballerina too.
Here's your best shot.
Oh, that's hot.
You were amazing to shoot.
It looks a little crotchy.
A little too leg spread and it's a little too...
I like it. It's fabulous.
I don't like it.
Well, according to longtime fixture Jay Manuel, even the photo selection was calculated.
It is calculated. Why would they choose this freaking photo of this woman? There has to be a better shot. This looks like she's got like drool here or something else even, right? And then they shame them for it in judging. You want to tell me this was this woman's best photo? She wasn't stirring up enough drama for you, so you picked the shittiest photo of her? I mean, what? Naima was great. Ew, sports talk. Hockey talkie.
Choosing the best photo was not always the goal.
No.
Initially, they were really trying to pull the best shots. But as we started getting...
She was a fucking... I forgot her name. Jade. Jade was a fucking force to be reckoned with. She's like, you didn't choose my best picture. They're like, what do you mean? Then they go, does anybody else back there think that we didn't choose your best photograph? They're like, yeah. She's like, you chose the wrong one. I mean, like they in Tyra cycle 2025. Why don't you let them 2025 cycle 25? Let them choose their own photographs. Why don't we see what they think is the best one? Right, Jay?
The story. And then it turned into, we need better story out of these shots.
Former contestants and Jay Manuel insist Banks, executive producer Ken Mock, and the team behind the show were often more interested in creating a context for a model's elimination than showcasing her skills. It's just one more occasion where generating good TV was more important than finding America's Next Top Model.
Yup. Oh, here we go. Here's Kenya's photo shoots.
I got really far in this competition, but then in real life, I was in the modeling industry, was nobody.
Often presented as almost a boot camp for a modeling career, the show's lofty promise to find the next top model was a losing battle. Top Model was largely seen as an industry.
I want to go and see if we can find Shandy. Also, I don't want to play too much of this. This is where so Kenya, as if she hasn't been, fucking, they're calling her fat. They're making her be an elephant and a glutton. Then there's this very odd photo shoot where she was, one of the men was one of the male models was like moaning and groaning, dancing behind her. And she was uncomfortable. And they were like, you got to tell you, it's your responsibility to stop that. She was like, his name was Bertini. It's like, no one stepped in, just like with Shandy.
Several situations, including many that were shown to us, the viewers, were a result of a production team that wasn't sure how to protect its models from harm. Banks admitted as such in Reality Check. Looking back on Cycle 4...
Then they chose that photo where he was like, the whole controversy was like, well, you got to tell him to step off. Be like, whatever. It's like, she's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to make a scene because you guys are going to make that into drama. And since I didn't make a scene, but I complained about it a little bit. Like, you're going to be, then they choose a photo where he's got his fucking hands on her. It's not even the best photo. Again.
Contestant Kenya Hill's experience with a male model. Banks regrets that she and fellow producers didn't know how to handle the misbehavior of the male models they hired.
I was trying to empower her with the information that I had.
You weren't trying to empower her. You were trying to make fucking dramatic television. Tyra, come on.
To say, you tell him to back up and da-da-da, don't be messing up much. You know, that's kind of what I was saying, not verbatim.
Let's go to Shandy. Now this is crazy. So there's Shandy. Justice for Shandy. Look, probably somebody ordered us a pizza.
Oh.
So after Shandy cheats on her boyfriend because they gave them bottles and bottles and bottles of wine and she blacked out and no one intervened. And then she calls her boyfriend and she's devastated and doesn't care about the competition anymore. Then Tyra like meets up with them for like espresso and is like talking about cheating. She's like, have you ever cheated on somebody? She's like, we have to deny our carnal desires. I tell my man, I'm like, you go out and flirt, and then you come home and do me. Shandy's like already down. Look at her. She's down in the dumps. She's already in the gutter. She's like, okay, Tyra. Oh.
Really? Everybody's messed up, Shandy. I'm not judging you.
As we learned, Cycle 2's most infamous moment has an even darker, more sinister explanation. Sullivan tells the Reality Check team that she blacked out during the event and wished the producers would have intervened.
All I remember is just like remember him on top of me.
It was dark.
I was blacked out. No one did anything to stop it. And it all got filmed, all of it.
The defense from producer Ken Mock is that the show is a, quote, documentary, and interfering would have ruined the integrity of the show as a result of similar incidents.
They actually filmed me talking to the guy and asking him myself, did you wear any protection? Do you have any STDs?
They didn't show that on the show, but why would they film that? My God.
Like, I felt like, why can't you just ask them yourself? Why do you have to film this?
The Tiffany meltdown was...
The Tiffany meltdown, then we're in it. Here, yeah, we all remember the Tiffany meltdown.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
It has since gone down in reality TV history, but the moment Tyra...
Now, we all remember that, but what they say in this is that... What they say in this, I just don't want to play too much more of that because... YouTube terms of service. But so, you know, we were all rooting for you. How dare you, Tiffany? How dare you? Tiffany is like, she said that they made it seem like she cared about me. She didn't give a shit about me. Jay Manuel said, I will never repeat the things that she actually said. Apparently, she was, insane. So they edited it in a way that like looks like, I guess, in some kind of capacity, she gives a shit about her, but she doesn't. Oh my God, Araya, Adrian Curry really does send you Christmas cards. This is adorable. Why did she do that? Do you know her? That's cool. Tiffany, let me send this to myself really fast. Tiffany had a response to it because yeah, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, we cared. I cared about her so much. Jay Manuel was like, holy moly. One of the other judges said, all I know, he was holding a little dog. He was like, all I know is that after that happened, lawyers were on set immediately. So who the hell knows what she said? I never in my life yelled at a girl like this. Jeez Louise. She's like, I cared. I cared about Tiffany. You didn't. What were you doing? I maybe just trying to create some drama? I don't know. Tiffany, in a recently deleted post, said this. It's awesome. Lots of emojis. We love that. Doo-doo-dee. Hold up, Tyra Banks. Let's keep it cute. You are one lying ass, tired ass bitch. You know how you treated me the whole time, off and on camera. You was a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. What did she say about her son? His son? And we'll never know. That'll never air. That is so cool, Araya. Neat. Adrian's cousin Ryan was my friend in my friend group in high school too. Neat. You was a bully. You treated me like shit and said the nastiest things about me and my son. That is how the argument went, but y'all edit it to make it look like you cared. Also, fuck the shade room. Fuck you, weird ass fans, and fuck you, Tyra Banks. I love Tiffany. I bet you won't sit down with me face to face and talk about it. Also, fuck my family too. Y'all don't ever defend me. I got more money and helping more people than all or many of the top models, but that's the update, y'all. Damn shame. It's giving y'all still hating on little black ass me. Tyra Banks, ho, just let it go. It's been over 20 years. Fuck. Wow. A lot went on there. Then, my God, Miss J. Alexander. That's another one. Fucking 2 days, like a week before they were fired, which they were the heart of the show. She knew the Jays. They were very close. She knew them for 30 fucking years. At one point, Jay Manuel, the creative director for the photo shoots, he wants to leave the show. He doesn't answer. He emailed Tyra and said, I am nothing but grateful for this experience, but I just want to move on with my life. She waited 3 days and then emailed him, I am disappointed. And then they rope him in we just need you for one more season. Then he was there for another 7 or 8 seasons. And she would barely talk to him. Then they fire their asses. She sent Jay, the runway coach, Miss J, a bouquet of flowers for his birthday. A week later, they just fired them. She says it wasn't her. She says it was the higher ups, but it's her show. I would have said, no, we're not fucking. And then the show went downhill. I think they had like 2 or 3 more seasons and everybody fucking hated it. And that's that. I know, Gino, it's crazy. We got to get off America's Next Top Model now because it's just insane. Everybody go and watch the Netflix show Reality Check about America's Next Top Model. And we look forward to season 25. Don't we? All right. White Claw break. I'll be right back. I have to pee. And then we're going to talk about Shia LaBeouf. Oh, and let's look at stupid, idiot, insecure Carl, shall we? What do you think? What do you think? Also, ask Ruby, can I play that? That's another thing. Okay, I have it on my list. That's crazy. It's short. We'll play it. I don't think she'll care. It was wild. All right. Watch this. Hello. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone still here. Bing, bing, bing. Tyler. Okay, you got to explain this to me. There was court going on with this. I watched this video. I don't know. It's a major cat fight. I guess Grace, who I was on, Grace Thorpe, is that her name? Who I was on Simpcast with once, and maybe I was a little harsh while talking about her because I really don't know her. She just has some wild ideas, and I thought I think all I said was I don't know if that woman is my cup of tea, but I don't really know her. And then Ruby, who seems nice, so I don't know either, but seems entertaining. Yeah, this is like from months ago, but they got into like it's like when the internet goes into like real life, they got into a cat fight. I don't know. Can we play it? Grace seemed dumb. Yeah, I tend to agree. It was just like, no, thank you. Grace has been, okay, thank you. Grace has been stalking and harassing Ruby, making fun of her gay brother. Himself just being, oh my, I knew I didn't fucking like her. My God. Am I allowed to play? I guess it's on YouTube. Let's play it. So I guess this is, when I watched this, I was like, holy moly. Grace Thorpe, Ruby Spacek attacks Grace. I don't think, when I watched this, I was like, this is nuts. Here, watch. It's quick. Yeah, Team Ruby. Yeah, I agree. Right, she's stalking her, talking about her gay brother. That's fucking fucked up. It's not good. She commented on one of my live streams after the fact, and she was like, I would like to come on my channel or your channel and we will debate. I was like, I don't want to debate you. I don't have anything to say to you, really. I just I thought you were kind of odd, and that's all. But if I was harsh about her, I don't know. You gotta let me know. When I saw this video, it's like you're trying to start a fight here. I would be very annoyed too, especially talking about say anything about my brother. Odd. Not mine, but Ruby's. Ghost Crusaders TV. Thank you for the $49.99 for looking so good today. Glowing. Emma, thank you. I slept terribly. Ghost Crusaders TV. I'm gonna do something vertical. 1 trillion Kiki coins. 1 trillion Kiki bucks. And 1 trillion Kiki bonds, and these are hard to come by. Thank you so fucking much, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Canada, baby.
We're gonna bet it on Canada.
No one's gonna give you good odds right now in America.
No. We're gonna put it towards the show.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Pregnant.
Shut up! I'm not pregnant. We'll put it towards production value. It's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ghost Crusaders TV. Ruby said I could. Okay. So I don't know the whole lore of this, but from what I'm hearing, and I did get a bad vibe from Grace when not a bad vibe. I just like wholeheartedly disagree with her on every single thing that she said. So I was like, I don't know if that woman's my cup of tea, to put it politely. And I don't mind people of like having differences of opinion with me, but I was like, I don't know about that. So, that's why I didn't answer her comment. I was just like, I don't want to like, I don't want to debate you. You seem not my cup of tea. That's all. So Ruby, I guess from what Tyler is saying, that I guess Grace has been fucking with Ruby a bit. So then this happened a few months ago, and it's crazy. If you like a cat fight, here it is. Now this says Ruby attacks Grace. This is wild. Here, enjoy.
The reservation.
Is where the rookster went.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Look, there she is.
Now already, okay. Now already, somebody was mentioned, and I'm just saying, stalking. Okay. So they go to a restaurant and wait for Ruby to get there with her mom, I believe. And then, yeah. And then I think Ruby's like, what in the fuck are you doing? I get it. It's like, what the fuck? So why? To start some like weird drama? Well, you got it. Okay, cool. Let Ruby know she's welcome anytime. So she can I'm giving you what it looks like because I'm not up on the lore. Oh, the merchandise store. I'm going to show you some of I haven't made it live yet, but it's in the works. I'll show you some of it today.
Oh my god. That's her mom.
That's her mom.
They're watching this.
The rookster walks down with its enabler.
What's the problem? Why are you trolling them? Why are you showing up at places? How did she even know she was going there? I don't know. This is fucking weird. Oh.
Okay, well, let's sit down.
That guy has the right idea. Let's sit down. Let's not just have this awkward encounter here. Okay, because clearly they don't like each other. But
Hey, Ruby.
you know what, Ruby? I'd be like, hi, Ruby. Come on. Like, what the fuck? Hi, Ruby. What are you doing? You're just trying to start something? Like, what is this? The Sharks and the Jets? She's just trying to what? Enjoy lunch with her mom? This is crazy.
Hi. How are you guys doing? What the fuck are you doing? We just wanted to check it out. It looked like a nice place. Oh, really? Yeah.
Okay.
Don't come near me.
Whoa!
Aaron,
Stop.
Fuck you with me.
Hey, stop grabbing her.
Aaron,
Stop.
Aaron,
Aaron,
get off of her.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What in the hell? So we have, okay, I guess this is Kick. I have no idea how friggin' Kick works.
Nice place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't come near me.
Whoa!
Aaron.
But looks like, I'm sorry, looks like Grace has got her head here. Looks like Grace has her head pulling her hair. That's what it looks like to me. You know what? I get it. It's like you fucking show up here with your live streaming and fucking like trolling me. I'm with my mom. This is very like, it's like, okay, get that fucking camera out of my face. I would have sent her through the window. Wait, what in the fuck? Like, what? I mean, this isn't a show. Okay, like, you know, we have every once in a while we have people that show up to shows to like troll us or something like that, a ticketed event. This Ruby's just trying to get lunch with her mom and you're what, following me around? That's insane. That's insane. In front of the mother. Ay.
Stop.
She's got Grace by the head.
Hey, stop grabbing her.
Get
Stop.
off me! Get off
Aaron,
me! Get off
hey,
me!
stop,
Aaron,
stop,
get
stop,
off of her! Get off me!
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, you're not so tough.
Hey,
Now
stop,
get
stop,
off
stop.
me!
Stop grabbing.
Who said that? Is Ruby saying get off of me? And then Grace is like, you're not so tough. Fuck you. Oh my God. This is crazy.
What are you doing? We just wanted to check it out. It looked like last place. Oh, really? Yeah?
Okay.
Don't come near me. Whoa, whoa! Aaron,
Stop.
Fucking with me, you stupid.
Hey, stop grabbing her.
Get
Stop.
off me! Get off
Aaron,
me! Get off me!
stop,
Aaron,
stop,
get
stop.
off of her! Get
Oh
off me!
my god, oh my god.
Oh, you're not so tough. Now get off!
Swear to God. Dude, Grace, you're not so tough now. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Stop grabbing her. Hey, stop. Stop.
You're get off! Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of
Walk away.
Grace, I'm calling the cops! I'm calling the cops! Get over it! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off! Go away! Run! Call the cops!
Okay, now I love she's running away. Like, I went to go and troll and stalk this woman. Okay, then she's like, fuck you. And then she fucking called the police. She's scary. You fuck around. Like, you incensed her. She's trying to have lunch with her mom. And then she's like, oh no, call the police. It's crazy.
Cops! Call the cops. This woman just attacked me on video. She's in that restaurant atelier. She grabbed me. She grabbed my friend. She hit us. Red hair, please.
You seemed like you had her on the ground.
She held me like crazy. Please. I have it on camera.
I hate it. I don't know this woman really, but everything about her just like oozes awfulness. I'm sorry. Yeesh. Yeah. Why are you stalking her? Why are you bugging her when she's trying to have lunch with her mom? Come on. Call the police. She attacked us. You act as if she fucking just like came off the street and attacked you. You followed her somewhere. Come on. You were sitting there. What did you expect to happen? Physical violence, never good. But it looks like both of you were. I saw Ruby's head being shoved down and fucking, that's just what I've seen. I don't know. This is wild. And this is months ago, but I feel, a cry bully. Right. I just from watching this, and again, I don't know anything about them, really. I did one stream with her. I don't know. I just think like, what do you need to, what was the purpose of going there in the first place? And then Ruby's like frustrated, like, rah! And then, but they had her hair. I mean, it was great. That's crazy. I don't know. Not a clue. But Tyler is always here, and he is a big supporter of us. Oh, I love you, Ghost Crusaders. I don't know or care about any of these people. I just came to look at Keanu's beautiful eyes. Ha ha, you're sweet. Wow. But Tyler is always here, and he's been begging me to look at this. And from my initial reaction when I first saw it, and knowing the limited things I know about Grace from being on Simpcast with her, and I felt as if she was just not my cup of tea, if we say it. So nobody should be attacking anyone, but also cry bully would be a good word for it, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my god! Her, there, right there. She's gonna come back, please.
Look at your boyfriend standing there like, Why did we do this? Now what? She's gonna come back. Please. That's crazy. Maybe they're both nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, Roger. I'm outside with the big thing.
She's probably fucking sitting down and enjoying her lunch like she wanted to with her mom. I can't watch any more of these freaks. I'm sorry. That's nuts. So there you go. There you go, Tyler. That's crazy. I hope that they've settled down. This is what happens. This is what fucking happens. Like, Ruby's a different kind of girl, but I would because I wouldn't probably, oh my God, I would never square off with anybody, but you fucking show up somewhere, I'd be fucking creeped out too. And she's like, oh, help me. What are you doing? You're laughing at her and her mom and then you like shock her. That's nuts. Freaks. Do you want to see? How did they know that Ruby was going to be there at the? I don't know. I have no idea. So Ruby, you got to come on. So we've played it. I hope that's okay. They told me it was okay that you said that we could, but you got to come on the show and explain this to us because it is very confusing and I don't know the lore. But I'm glad nobody was, that harmed. Grace is gonna be like, why can't I come on? I asked to come on and debate you. Like, I don't want to debate you. I just like I saw it. You're my cup of tea, girl. Debate you on what? Whether or not you should stalk people? I think that I'm on the I would err on the side of I don't think stalking is cool. I don't know. Let me see. I can show you some. I'm still not done with the merch store, but it's coming along. It's not live yet, but when it is, you're going to be like, oh my God, we have to have all of these products. Let me try and show you here. And again, I am not the most, I'm great with fashion and designs, but the technology of it took me a minute to figure out. Let's see. Now this is so cool. La 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 la. No. How cool is this? Remember when I cried over Green Day? La 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 la. Remember when I cried over Green Day? People loved it. So I made a crying Kiki t-shirt and sweatshirt, and we can make it into a coffee mug if you want. How fun is that? Isn't that neat? Would you buy one of these? It comes in a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. You could put it on a coffee mug. Isn't that neat? Someone tell me it's neat. Right? Fun. How about this one? I think it's cool. What else we got here? What did you do to the cat? What happened, Gene? What happened?
The cat was on her back being all cute.
And then you
I pointed the thing at her and the camera fell off the thing.
onto her? What?
But she's fine. It didn't hit her.
Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, god damn. What else we got? We got a Bing 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 shirt. How can I just go to the damn products site? Please hold. Trying to show you a better way to look at this. But again, the site isn't live yet, but this is what we have. Okay, there you go. We have a Bing 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 sweatshirt, hoodie, crew neck sweatshirt, t-shirt, thousands of colors. Bing, bing, bing. That one's going to be cool. Bop, 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 ba-da, bing, bing. As I bing. I am a caricature of myself. Horrible. Michaeline's men's pop art t-shirt, sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt, hoodie, whatever you want. So many colors. Look at her. Isn't she fabulous? And these are just a few of them. Michaeline. Right? I'm still thinking, I think I need a Kevin Brennan face-ish sort of with a Michaeline, right? Is he going to be
Michaeline?
So, oh, and the Breer merch I have, you're gonna die. Oh my God, I'll show it to you. The Albert Breer merch. It's not really Albert Breer, but it's a college of it's merch in honor of Breer. We're not selling just Albert Breer merch, but I have this EK Legend. You're gonna love it. Look at it. It's gonna go on sweatshirts, Letterman jackets, coffee cups. Gino's streaming the hockey game, which is why it's a little distracting. I'm sorry. Banana, a pink pony girl. Look at the Albert here. This is going on all of our products, okay? EK Legend, you're going to love it. Everyone's going to want one. Bachelor's in Friendship and Confidence. Breer University. Isn't that fabulous? We love Albert Breer. Reverb of Gino. Yeah, it's Gino. It's got to be. It's been an hour and 55 minutes. Yes, that's cool, isn't it? We were going to do Carl today, but I can't concentrate with him doing that either. And if it's eating up the audio, it's already been a rabble-rousing episode. I think we should call it a day, don't you think? Thank you, all of you. We'll get to Carl. You know what? Maybe I'll just come back late night tonight. More sassy gossip in the evening anyway, right? I'm going to work on my merch website some more. All of you are fabulous. Watch Reality Check on Netflix about America's Next Top Model. I don't really have the energy now to fucking look at Carl's hideous insecure face. So we're gonna get to it later. Maybe I'll do a pop-up stream tonight, and then of course we have Untoward Tuesday tomorrow. You have that to look forward to. Audio is crackling. Hang on, watch this.
And she's so pretty. You can't ignore if you try. Oh, Keanu.
Better or worse? Better or worse? My mic is cracking. Okay. We'll figure it out tonight. I'll come back tonight. How about that? Better? Gino's also doing a local stream, so it's difficult to concentrate. We don't live in a mansion. No, I think it was eating some of my audio, but we're done anyway. So I'll come back tonight. I know we didn't get to Carl, insecure little Carl, but I could do it tonight. And tomorrow will be Untoward Tuesday. Okay? Everybody watch Reality Check on Netflix. It is fabulous. Oh my God. So dramatic. So traumatizing. Untoward Tuesday tomorrow. I'll do a pop-up stream tonight so we can gossip. How about that? And when I get the merch store going, I will post it. You can buy all of the products. We have many coming. Those Christians, we thank you. Thank you and everyone else for all of the super chats. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. You're so kind. Thank you so much. You guys, the Eels, Hips, Cats, Pajamas, and the Bee's Knees. I'll see you tonight. And if not tonight, Untoward Tuesdays tomorrow. Bye.